Hello, you are listening to My First Podcast, a magical world of sounds made for you and your grown-ups to enjoy. Together, we learn about everyday sounds and the words that go with them. I'm Lucy. How are you today? In My First Podcast, we listen to all the sounds we can find around us. There are so many sounds that we hear every day. Zooms, squeaks, drips, clinks, and taps. Tickling in your ear sounds, and booming far too noisy sounds. Each day is filled with sound. And of course, we can make sounds ourselves too. Did you hear that? I'm ringing a doorbell to make this sound. Can you make a sound too? Maybe your grown-up can help. It's time for our sound adventure. But before we start our adventure, we need some sounds from our magic bag. Where's it got to? Here it is. Our lively bag of sounds. I wonder what's inside. Let's have a listen. There are so many sounds all whirling around. I know. Let's pick some sounds from the bag for today's adventure. Let me open it up a teeny bit so we can have another listen. That's the sound of footsteps. Stomp, stomp. Maybe there'll be footsteps in our adventure today. OK, bag, it's time for you to pick our sounds. Let's close the zip and mix them up nicely. Let's open up our bag of sound and see what wonders can be found. A flapping kite, a swaying tree. Let's shake it up in 1, 2, 3. This is a tough one. Let's have another listen. I know. That's the sound of a wooden spoon stirring in a bowl. You might have heard this before in a kitchen. I wonder what our next sound will be. Well, I know this one. It's the sound of someone clapping with their hands. Thank you, Bag of Sounds, for giving us 2 sounds. A wooden spoon and clapping hands. Now we only need one more sound so we can start our adventure. And this sound will tell us where our adventure takes place. It could be outside or inside. We could be in a car or at a fun fair. Where will our sound adventure be? Let's open the bag one more time. It sounds like we're inside. I can hear doors opening and closing and cutlery clinking together. Yes, we're in the kitchen. The kitchen is a special room where we cook together, wash dishes, and store food and drink. So for today's sound adventure, we are in a kitchen with a wooden spoon and some clapping hands. And this is Cillian. Hi, Cillian. Cillian is in the kitchen making playdough with his mum. Play-dough is a soft, squishy material that you can shape into fun things with your hands. I wonder when our sounds will pop up. Listen out for the wooden spoon and clapping hands. Can you spot them? Then here we go. Cillian is in the kitchen. The kitchen is full of so many busy sounds. Let's have a listen. Cillian's mum puts the Play-Doh ingredients out on the table. They pour flour and salt into a big bowl. Cillian is very messy. Splash! Mum adds water to the bowl. Cillian stirs the mixture with a wooden spoon. It's time to knead the dough. Cillian's Play-Doh is all finished. Cillian makes a snowman out of the Play-Doh. Mum claps. She loves Cillian's snowman. Cillian had so much fun making Play-Doh with his mum. First, they poured all the ingredients into a big bowl. Then they added water before stirring it all together with a big wooden spoon. The Play-Doh made some lovely sounds as it was all being mixed and squelched together. Now, let's listen again and see if you can spot the wooden spoon and the clapping hands. Shout out when you hear them. That's the spoon. Cillian's mum is clapping. Did you spot our sounds too? Great job! What a brilliant adventure we had! Making Play-Doh in the kitchen is very messy, but so much fun. Now it's time for us to put our sounds back in the bag. Bye, sounds! There, all the sounds are safely back in the bag, ready for their next adventure. Before we go, let's sing the Sound Adventure song. Every day we're learning new sounds. Listen out to hear what we found. Long ones and shorter ones, beeps and blurps. Higher ones, lower ones, taps and chirps. Inside or outside we hear them all. We love to hear sounds big and small. Let's listen and learn, everyone. Thanks for joining me on our sound journey today. Hi grown-ups! If you enjoyed the show, please follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, Amazon Music, or wherever you listen to your podcasts for more great episodes. We love to hear what you think, so please rate and review us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. It really helps more people find our podcast. Thanks for listening to My First Podcast. Till next time.